everybody, my name is Zool, and welcome to my 500 subscribers special series on video making. This is sort of a companion video to the 3-part series I released, which was sort of just me rambling about how I make videos, where to get your intros, and how to do royalty-free music. And I'm going to be making this little mini-series going into super detail on a couple of different things. And the first thing is microphones. Now, you might be asking a question right now, why do I need to get a different microphone when I have a microphone? And the simple answer to that is that, well, you don't really need to unless you're taking this thing very seriously. But I am going to tell you that audio is probably the most important thing in a YouTube video. Most people will forgive bad video. Like, a lot of people focus a lot on getting their video, like, really nice looking, and that only goes so far. A lot of people focus more on the audio. You can have the crispest, most HD 1080p video in the entire world, but if you sound like you are eating a microphone or, recording it in a tin can, then nobody's going to want to watch the video. They'll probably click away because it's sort of annoying and hard to watch. Now, I know I'm no expert on audio, especially considering my audio is actually very terrible. And that's why I sort of did this video, because I want to do a lot of research into how to make my audio better. Part of that is because I have bad ears, I can't hear very well, so it makes it very hard for me to balance audio, which is unfortunate. And another part of that is I'm just bad. So I hope that this video helps. I'm going to be recommending different microphones. There's going to be different tiers of costs, and then there's going to be a cool alternative option at the end. I hope you enjoy the video. Please leave me your feedback below. I might make more of this series, I might not, who knows. If we do continue into the future, We'll talk in detail about different things, PC hardware, editing software, and maybe recording software. Okay, so the first and most obvious option for your microphone choice is to just use your headset mic that you have. This is perfect for people who like to do this very, very casually, who don't really care all that much about the audio quality in their video, or people who are just on a budget. For the most part, there won't be really anything wrong with your headset mic. It will be just fine. There will be a drop in quality. You might be able to tell I'm using my headset mic right now, so it doesn't sound quite as good. But for those of you who want to strive for a little bit more, I'm going to give you a couple of recommendations on what to use for a standalone mic. The first and most obvious option is the Blue Snowball microphone. This is a pretty cool desktop microphone that has the perfect balance of affordability, performance, and features. You can get it for about $50 on Amazon, which is a very good price for a standalone microphone. It sounds very crisp, clear, and it comes with a couple of different functionalities. It has an omnidirectional mode, so you can do kind of podcast, talking kind of thing, where it listens to everything around it. It also has a mode for listening to instrumentals, which is good for those of you who want to do any sort of music content, because it has a decibel bumper, so you're not going to blow the microphone doing anything like that. It's a good mic. It can be bought for very cheap, but it isn't the best quality. It's what I use because this is a pretty casual thing for me. And at the time of making the videos and buying the microphone, like when I sort of decided I wanted to do that, I didn't want to spend $100 on my mic. And the Blue Snowball works perfectly fine. It's a very, very good mic, so if you want to just get into this, this is sort of the entry-level mic I will recommend. Alright, now for the second tier of mic that I'm going to recommend is one that I actually haven't used, but according to a bit of research I've done, it is actually a very good microphone. Now, you'll have to kind of take my word with a grain of salt because I've never used this mic, but from what I've seen looking around the internet, the Audio-Technica 2020 cardioid condenser microphone is actually a pretty good mic. It's available for about $100 on Amazon, which is a good price per performance rate. It does sound quite a bit better than the Blue Snowball. If you take a look at some of the audio comparisons online, you can sort of see kind of the sound you're aiming for, but it's a very good mic, and it has a lot of features to sort of reduce noise coming from different directions, which is very, very good if you're doing videos, because you don't want to have any distractions. Alright, so next up is sort of a tier and a half above the last one. This is the Blue Yeti USB microphone. This is a very, very good microphone that a lot of YouTubers use. It is probably one of the best price to performances at $120. It looks absolutely fantastic, and it sounds brilliant. Like I've said before, just go ahead and look up a audio clip using this. Just type in Blue Yeti versus and then another mic in this series, and you can probably listen to somebody comparing the two mics. It has a lot of pretty cool features, 4 different recording patterns: stereo, omnidirectional, cardioid, and bidirectional. Omnidirectional is for if you have a group of people talking. Bidirectional can be good for interviews, and cardioid, I believe, is for when you're doing music. So it does have all those features. It has a driverless installation, and it has some very good zero latency output. It is probably one of the best microphones you can get for. Finally, in the extreme tier, as I'm going to call it, is the Rode Podcaster. This is probably the most expensive mic that I'm going to be talking about at $300 on Amazon. However, it is probably the best sounding microphone. It's going to sound really, really awesome, and that's pretty much it. It's a very nice, very heavy microphone. It has some really good sound, some really good features, seeing as though it's a USB mic, but that's pretty much it. So if you're looking for any sort of special features, I would definitely go with the Yeti, especially considering the price of this one. Alright, well, now that I've rambled off about some microphones for the past 5 minutes, you're probably like, okay, that's cool, but I didn't want a desktop mic. And because of that, I'm going to talk about a couple of alternatives. The first alternative I'm going to talk about is just using your desktop headset mic. And you're like, but Zool, you told me not to do that at the beginning of the video. Yes, well, there's some of them that are better than others. For example, Turtle Beach makes a very nice headset that actually has a very good microphone in it. I would recommend you just taking a look at some audio clips of people from their thing. Just look it up and look up microphone test. You know, Turtle Beach microphone test, Logitech microphone test, Razer microphone test. Find a YouTube video where somebody talks into that mic and listen to it. If it sounds good, go ahead with that one, and you're going to be pretty much good. Oh yeah, Zool, that's really cool. Use my headset mic. Well, what if my headset that I already has a really crappy mic, but I still like it because it's comfortable and I don't want to buy that Blue Snowball or any of that other crap? Well, there is actually one more option, and it is a very, very good option. It is the Antlion Audio Mod Mic. This is a clip-on kind of mic that attaches to your headset or to your shirt or whatever, and is a very high-quality microphone. You can use this if you have headphones that don't have a mic. For example, if you just have some very high quality audio headphones, you know, to listen to music or whatever, you can go ahead and just clip on this mod mic and you're able to have high quality audio without the need for a standalone mic, having something obstructing your view, or to replace your headset entirely. It is available for about $50, so it's about the same price as the Snowball, and it does sound really good. It has a unidirectional microphone. It's pretty much just the same as your headset mics. There's not really a lot different to tell. Go ahead and listen to some audio clips of that online. I have heard them, and I am actually considering getting one of these for myself, although I'm not quite convinced because the Snowball is pretty good. But that's pretty much all there is for me to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed me rambling about audio for 8 minutes. This has been an in-detailed video on audio. In the future, I will talk about different hardware options, headphones, PC, and then I'm going to go into detail on my software. Happy 500 subs. Thank you guys so much. You made this possible. I've been Zool. You guys are the best.